Here with head soccer coach Jeremy Iwaszkowiec, and Jeremy, your club's playing at a pretty high level after the first two weeks of play. 4-1 on the season, and really a good start. Like I said, talk about your production so far and what you like about your team.
Yeah, it's been a fun start. We played a couple teams a little bit better than us, and maybe one pretty comparable with Northwestern, and then maybe a couple teams that we were a little better than. So we've had a good mix of competitors. Really happy with the results. Obviously, the thing that I think that excites me as a coach is the types of goals we're scoring and the way we're producing in the run and play. They're very quality goals that we can hopefully reproduce against better teams as well. It's just a matter of executing a little bit faster and a little cleaner. But we're playing well. A few ups and downs the first couple games. Simpson, we came out and really struggled, and then Northwestern kind of had a good result. Superior was a little bit of both, but they found a way. So it's been a fun start, and MIAC starts Wednesday, so that's when the real fun starts.
Yeah, let's talk about the MIAC. You just talked about the level of competition kind of being from A to Z. How do you use that competition to really prepare you for the MIAC play? And you're 4-0 or 4-1, excuse me, but how do you say, okay guys, it's a different season now?
Yeah, it's tough. We every game we just try to get a little better, and we try to address 3 to 4 things every game. These are the keys that we're going to focus on, with the mindset of we want to be better tomorrow. We want to be better for the next game. How can we learn? So, really the non-conference schedule is an opportunity to put into play some of the things we've been practicing, to clean up some of our kind of deficiencies. And our preseason's so short that a lot of these, first couple weeks is just prep for the MIAC. And the MIAC is so tough and so deep, and there's so much parity. You've got to be ready mentally and physically. And so, you try to shore up offensively how we're going to attack. Defensive schemes and defensive ways to combat some of our opponents. And every game is a learning opportunity. And like I said, you try to schedule. At least I did this year. A couple teams that may be a little better, maybe 1 or 2 that are pretty even, and then maybe some that maybe aren't as good. And the hope is just all to mentally, physically, emotionally prepare for the MIAC season, where anybody can beat anybody on any given day. And I mean, soccer is a weird sport too, so it's. I think we're in a good place. I think we're ready, but it is a different season. We call it the second season. We have our first season, the second season, and then the postseason is the third season. So I think we're ready for the second season.
Excellent. Let's talk about the production from some of your players. Obviously, with wins, you're going to have some good production from players, but talk about maybe some of your stand-up players so far.
Yeah, well, I mean, the obvious one, the newcomer Josh De La Rosa, has been a lot of fun to watch. He's a very talented player, very calm on the ball. And he's deceptively fast and strong, and it was really fun in that Superior win to see that kind of breakaway speed. After playing 90 whatever minutes. He scored a special goal there, so he's been a lot of fun. Returners that have been quality, we expected them. Danny and Kevin, captains, have been really good for us. Jake Bartels in goal stood on his head against Superior. He had a phenomenal performance. So it's been fun. We've got some newcomers contributing. We've got some of the returners contributing well. And it's a good mix of talented guys across the classes as well. So, yeah, right now we're all happy. So,
well, finally, maybe in closing, we can talk about, you talk about the second season being the MIAC season, and obviously the first season maybe preparing you for that. What are the keys to be successful for your team? You come in with 4 straight shutouts. Obviously, great defense is a good part of that. But if you guys are going to be successful in the second season, what do you guys need to do well?
Yeah, I mean, I think the bottom line is 90 minutes mentally staying with it for 90 minutes. MIAC games are often one-goal games, 1-0, 2-1, 3-2, and it's just a mistake or a matter of execution in a key moment that separates the winners from the losers. So for us, I think 90 minutes of being mentally in it and together, and just executing when it matters. In soccer, it's execution in the final third and in the defensive third, and just a few key moments separate the winners from the losers. And so, more than anything, what we preached is, mentally stay with it for 90 minutes, no matter what happens. Stay together, and just compete to be the best you can be. And at the end of the day, results are they're sort of out of your control a bit, and it's just a matter of catching a few breaks, being the best you can be, and when the whistle blows, you hope your number on that scoreboard is bigger than the other team. So we're excited. Like I said, soccer's a funny game, and anything can happen. So we'll see.
Yeah, Coach, congrats on a great start so far. Looking forward to the next chapter ahead. Thanks for your time.